Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2 a.m. tapes. Here we share chilling stories and mysteries that come alive when the world sleeps. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and listen closely. Because at 2 a.m., the tapes start to speak. They don't come for everyone, just the ones who asked to disappear. I was one of them. It started like it always does, with late nights, empty inboxes, and the kind of silence that rings in your ears long after you stop noticing. I dropped out of college, lost my job, stopped replying to texts. The only things I had left were Reddit, caffeine, and the dark parts of YouTube that auto-played when the algorithm could tell I wasn't doing okay. I was on r depression, then r lost generation, then some obscure mental health subreddit I don't even remember the name of. The post that got my attention was titled, "Anyone else feel like they're vanishing? No flair, no upvotes, a single comment." Not from a real user either. There was no username, no timestamp, nothing. Just this. If you're tired of pretending and you're ready to be seen, go to Thread of the Hollow. No gods, no guilt, just release. It was like the message had been waiting for me, like it knew I'd be the one to find it. I copied the link and opened the Tor browser. I hesitated for maybe a second, then I hit enter. The page loaded instantly. Black background, white monospaced text. Welcome, Hollow One. Do you see the mask? 2 options, yes and no. I stared at the screen. There was no mask, just the text. But something deep in my chest told me I did see it. Not on the screen, within myself. I clicked yes. Static burst across the screen, and then a video auto-played. No controls, no pause button. Grayscale footage, a forest. Dead trees, motionless air. In the center stood a tall figure in a deer skull mask, twisted antlers stretching like black branches. Behind him were 7 people, each in white robes, each wearing smooth porcelain masks, completely featureless. They twitched like puppets, glitching, jerking, sometimes shuddering violently. Their heads tilted unnaturally, like they were listening to something I couldn't hear. Then the video looped. More text appeared. We see the fracture. We hear the echo. You are ready. Confirm your invitation to join the Hollow. Options: I accept or I decline. I should have closed the tab. Instead, I clicked I accept. The screen went black. Then my webcam light blinked on. My face appeared on screen. I hadn't shaved in weeks, skin pale, eyes sunken. But on the feed, something was wrong. My reflection was smiling. I wasn't. I stared, frozen, as the mouth on my screen stretched into a grotesque grin. My eyes on the video began to water, black tears rolling down my cheeks. And still, the smile widened. Then the laptop shut off. Just like that. The apartment was dead, silent. Until 3 soft knocks on my door. Knock, knock, knock. My stomach turned to ice. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I just sat there, waiting for whoever or whatever was on the other side to go away. The next morning, there was a black envelope on my doormat. No stamp. No writing. Inside was a card. Black, smooth, cold to the touch. On one side was a white symbol, a circle with 2 vertical slits for eyes, a mask. On the back, in perfect handwriting, "The thread binds all hollow ones. 7 have walked before you. The forest remembers." That was the first day I started hearing the voices. At first, just a whisper beneath the sound of the fridge, or in the rush of water down the drain. But then, clearer, louder. "We know your name. We know your ache. We know the weight." I started locking all my doors and windows. I deleted the browser. I threw my laptop in the bathtub and poured bleach over it. It didn't help. The next night, I heard footsteps in the hallway, and chanting, low, inhuman, repeating the same phrase over and over. "The hollow is open. The hollow is wide. Come through. Come through." I looked through the peephole. There were 3 of them, standing perfectly still outside my apartment, robes white as bone, faces hidden behind those same porcelain masks. One held something that looked like a lantern. Another held what I thought was a book, or maybe a box. The third just stood there, breathing heavily. They stayed until dawn, never moving. Then they left. I tried going to the police. They said they'd send someone to check it out. No one ever came. When I called again, the line disconnected. I tried dialing 911. My phone screen blinked white, then black, then displayed a threat established. Calls denied. After that, I stopped trying. I kept the lights on, slept in the closet, didn't log into anything, didn't open the blinds. I wanted it to go away. Then, 3 days later, I received another message. Not a call, not an email. It was carved into my wall. Somehow, in the middle of the night, without making a sound, someone had scratched a message into the drywall above my bed. The seventh has walked. You are the eighth. My legs gave out. I collapsed, vomited, because I finally realized what was happening. They weren't just stalking me. They weren't just playing some sick game. They were recruiting, one by one, targeting people like me, isolated, depressed, looking for meaning in the dark. And I said, yes. I let them in. I was next. On the seventh night it began. The power cut out at exactly midnight. My phone screen turned on by itself, displaying a live video of my room. Except I wasn't in it, but something else was. The deer masked figure, standing in my room, breathing like wind through dead leaves. The video shook as he raised one hand and pointed to the closet, where I was hiding. I dropped the phone. I started screaming. I don't even remember what happened next, just the feeling of falling, darkness. When I woke up, I wasn't home anymore. I was lying on cold dirt in a place that was a forest, but wrong. Trees too tall, sky the color of ash, no sound, no birds, no wind, just silence and rot. And standing around me were the others, 7 of them, masked, waiting. The one in the deer skull stepped forward. He didn't speak with words. I heard him inside my head. You were hollow, now you are empty. Welcome, brother, you belong. They gave me a mask, and I put it on. That was 3 months ago. I don't know how I'm writing this. I don't even know if I'm still human. Sometimes I wake up back in my apartment like nothing happened. Just long enough to type. Just long enough to warn you. But every time I do, I feel the mask pulling at my face. It's always there now, underneath my skin. If you're reading this, don't search for the site. Don't click the link. Don't say yes. They'll find you. They always find you. Because once you see the mask, the thread sees you too.